so small. I mean, one half a step too late or too early, and you don't quite make it. 1/2 second too slow, too fast, you don't quite catch it. The inches we need are everywhere around us. They're in every break of the game, every minute, every second.
Winners win and losers lose. I can't explain it any better than that. I don't know how it happens, but winners win. And if you create a culture of losing, if you keep being a victim, if you keep letting losing happen to you, if you keep letting people do you and treat you any kind of way, it's going to become a culture.
Well, good evening, everybody. Game Time Brian here, otherwise known as Game Time. We're off today. Yes, we are off today. Getting ready for this. I don't know. I don't even care who's playing tonight. Do you? I don't know. All I know is my team got a win, albeit ugly. We got the win last night. How's everybody doing? How is everybody? I'm sorry, I'm all over the place. Ron the Don's in the house. Arturo Gomez. Hello, everybody. Sorry I missed the primetime chat. How about them Cowboys? Manuel, how about them? I'll take it. Ugly. Nobody's flexing here. Nobody's projecting forward. Nobody's saying anything other than we got that W. We get to live another week. Phil, what I'll tell you is we're one step closer to that game not being meaningless when we go to Dallas. That's kind of how I was looking at it too. I'm like, man, if we lose tonight, then we lose against Detroit, then we lose. I mean, like we could be on a spiral. That's not the case. That's not the case. Asman's in the house. Johnny U Vegas. Taylor Swift is in the house. Great, John. Mouse, what's up, brother? Phillies tomorrow night. Be there. I will. Vinny Hagan, meet the Mets. What's up, Vinny? How are you? We got Trader Chris. You just wanted to say hi. Oh, are you leaving? What's up, Trader Chris? How are you, bro? Big D, what's up, Game Time? Thank you, Cowboys, for putting my squad back on top of the AFC North. Bang, bang. Who's your squad? Let me see. Who's your squad? I'm going to your channel, bro. Who's your squad? Oh, the Ravens. Yeah. Okay. All right. The Ravens. Got him. I honestly didn't think we'd pull it off. A lot of people didn't. A lot of people didn't think we would pull it off, but we did pull it off. It is a channel member Zoom tonight, so I put the link in the community tab. Chris, I totally agree. That's what I said. Running game was good. Arturo, it was good. It was very good. Who does everybody love tonight? Let me put up a poll. I'll stop it at halftime, so. We're still in boys. Oh, sorry. Saints. Chiefs. Here we go. We have started. Who wins tonight? Saints or the Chiefs? I picked the Saints on my poll, but it's probably I'm probably a fool, but who knows? I'm thinking they're due for a win. Trader Chris, I thought the same thing. I'm like, here we go. What's up, Dwayne Sweetney? What's up, my man? I thought the Dak pick was gonna put it to bed. Mouse, I thought it was going to be like an incomplete pass in the end zone. Dak have that deer in the headlights look, walking to the sideline. That's what I thought. But thankfully, no. Yeah, I'm not East Coast, but yeah, it was late. Yeah, it was East Coast for me. I did. Thomas Garrett thought that I went to bed. No, I watched the whole game, and then I recorded my reaction video after. So I didn't get to bed till after 2 a.m. my time. So, that's where we were. So let's see here. Still them ball. So yes, that's where we are at. I like what they were doing on the offensive line, stacking the line until the Steelers recognized it, and then they switched. Yeah, listen, what we did on our offensive line, I thought it was very impressive. I really did. Thought it was very, very impressive. Go to my pigskin. Let me go to my pigskin pick'em here. I'll show you screen media scare. Yeah, this is what I took. I had Atlanta over Tampa. I had Atlanta over Tampa. I had Minnesota over the Jets. So I was 2-0. I had Chicago over the Panthers, 3-0. I took Cincinnati. That should have been a win. So that was 3-1. I took New England. That should have been a win. That's 3-2. I took the Jags. They got the win, 4-2. Lost on the Bills. That was a joke. 4-3. One with the Commandos, 5-3. One with the Broncos, 6-3. One with the Cardinals, 7-3. One with the Green Bay, 8-3. Lost with Seattle, 8-4. One with Dallas, 9-4. And I got the Saints tonight. I could switch. Do I go with the Chiefs or do I stay with New Orleans? I'm sticking with the Saints. So that's what I'm doing. Let's see here. Prescott scored a touchdown in 2 different days in one game. Yeah, and he threw 2 interceptions in 2 different days in one game too. Here's where everyone's at. I like what they were doing on the offense. Yeah, I read that. Bills look like a totally different team. Mouse, it was embarrassing. Bills choked. What's up, Thomas? How are you?
What's going on?
Not much, man. Just getting ready for this game. So we shall see.
You wish you stayed up later, huh?
No, I was up. I watched the whole game. I just didn't stream. I was up because I had to record my reaction video after. I was up till 2:15.
Mark went nuts last night on that game winning drive.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw it. Yeah, I saw it. He was having fun.
Yeah.
Let's go. Come on, that's the ride and die tonight, Saints and Kamara. That's what I'm saying. I'm going with the Saints tonight. I had a feeling Pittsburgh would win, but didn't know. Banged up. Oh, they're Big D. They're nowhere near as banged up as we were. They were at a couple offensive linemen. We were at what, Thomas?
I don't know if you know this, but Marshawn Nealon has a torn meniscus. He will be out 4 to 6 weeks. The earliest he'll be back is, in my opinion, it'll probably be November 10th when Dallas play Philadelphia game. That
Yeah, we'll see if he's ready for.
We'll see.
Yeah, it's one of those deals where they'll know more when they go in.
Right.
4 to 6 weeks to be back, but I don't know about NFL player. But we'll see. Hopefully that's right. I mean, hopefully that's right, and hopefully that is right. Looking around the league here, Rashee Rice reportedly got good news on Monday. That's good for him. They're gonna
He's
go.
out for the year.
No, they're gonna go in and look at the knee. They're saying they don't know that it's as bad as they originally thought because
Oh,
of
yeah,
so they don't know yet.
yeah. 'Cause they say it's a torn
But now they're going back in.
LTL.
Yeah, so we'll see. Let's see here. Antonio Pierce status quo with Devontae Adams. Nico Collins week to week for the Texans. Mecole Hardman is active tonight, so they'll have another weapon. Week 7 is an ideal target for Cooper Kupp's return. Okay. Eagles open practice window for Sidney Brown and Anais Smith. Zach Taylor not bothered by Jamar Chase, T. Higgins saying we weren't aggressive. What's he going to say, people? Matthew Stafford has back soreness, is expected to be fully available after the bye. So there we go. We are all caught up with anything, Hopefully we get some more channel members, or I'll be calling this one short because this is for channel member Zoom.
Yeah, I was getting ready to say, where's everybody at? Because I'm the only person.
Yeah, I know. I don't know where they're at. So, I don't have this kind of energy to do the whole game by myself. The Raiders won't trade in their own division. Yeah, John, I don't think so either. I hope Casey doesn't trade. Now, I think Adams, expect the Jets, Washington Commanders, New Orleans Saints. Those are the three. So, if Pittsburgh had a better day QB, they would be a one-dimensional offense. But, yeah. Pittsburgh, we can't have revisionist history because everybody said how great they were. They're the best team in the league in stopping the run. We ran good on them. We ran real good on them. I was proud of how we played. Game time's an animal. East Coast, watch the whole game and gets up for 5 hours work. Who needs coffee? Yeah, Trey to Chris. Yeah. I wish you were right, bro. I'm on fumes. On fumes. Hope he doesn't go for the... yeah, me neither. I don't want him to go to the Commanders. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right, here we go. We got kickoff, baby. We got kickoff. Touchback. Saints are donning the all white. I don't know if I like that. The old school, too. Eesh. I don't know if I like that. We'll see. Commanders are going to make some kind of move before the deadline. They need corners. Commanders do? John? I wouldn't doubt it. Let's see here. All right, working left to right here. David Carr in the shotgun. There you go, complete. Complete.
David Carr has had some good games against the Chiefs dating back when he's playing with the Raiders. Uh-oh, heard somebody come in.
Yeah, we got Troy Daniels is in.
Troy, you snuck in the back door.
Dude, yeah, he pulled a ditty, man.
Huh?
I said, Troy just pulled a ditty. Everywhere I look, that's all I see, man. Memes. That's all I see. That's crazy.
Man, Did is in trouble, dude.
Yeah, he is. He's a freak, man. That dude's got issues.
Yeah, he's gone, man. He's like I said, he's a freak, man.
Yep. Definitely.
Uh-oh.
Kamara. Uh-oh. He must have ran about 50 yards on that run.
Yeah.
Well, of course, he's going to do that. You know he's going to do that.
No, I'm saying he ran 50 yards for about 8.
For about 8, yeah. He runs back and forth, north to south or east to west, whatever. Hey, did I call that game last night? 3 to 4 points?
Yeah, you called it. I
think
us
somebody
winning
else
by
did,
1.
too.
I had it. Yeah, this is what I had. Yeah, I had us winning on the final drive, but I had
The
us.
only thing I said was that it was going to be a high-scoring game.
Yeah, this is what I had. I had us winning on the final drive, but I had 26.
Wow.
I had 26-24 Cowboys with a Aubrey field goal to win it. So it was a little different, but same kind of, final drive. So
Well, I've got us picked over Detroit.
really,
Yes, I do.
and why do you say that?
Because Detroit has not seen what we've got now.
No.
I know they're coming. I know they're coming off the bye week,
Right.
but they have not faced these people. There's not very much film out there of them. And Dak has a way of making players around him better. He could take Ryan Flournoy. He can take look at he's doing for Jalen Tolbert right now. That man.
He had a great game last night.
Yes, he did.
Him and close. Him and nice pick. Him and Rico had career games last night.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if you can
and he's gone.
Pick 6.
Yeah, that's a pick 6. That's a pick 6.
Wow.
I'm behind you guys again. I don't know. He touched him. He's down. Of course, it would be behind the sign, wouldn't it?
Down my contact. Okay.
Yeah.
Now, what were you saying now, Troy?
Anyway, but yeah, Rico Dowdle. Let's make him number 1 for now.
Yeah.
If there's something better out there that we can go get, let's go do it. I say let's go do it. Hey, Wade.
Yo.
But I'm gonna say Dallas by 4 next Sunday. I really am.
I don't know, man. If we beat Detroit Sunday, man, we beat Detroit Sunday and then come back
if you go back and look, I was gonna say if you go back and look at the beginning of the year when Brian had his prediction show, I said by the bye week we'd either be 5-1 or 4-2.
I don't know, man. We beat Detroit Sunday and then come back and beat San Fran after our bye. I'm just saying. I'm not saying that it's gonna happen.
I know.
West Virginia country boy, you're in. Thank you, sir. Hello, everyone.
If that happened, man. If that happened, man, Jared may have to retract on what he said the other day.
Yeah.
Off rebuild. He may have to say, "Oh man, I spoke a little too fast."
I think they're going to look into some options during the bye week. I really do. And I hope we get something.
Yeah.
Personally, I'm hoping we can get some defensive help, but I think I like KJ Henry. I liked him coming out of college. I think he's going to contribute. He may not be on the squad come Sunday. Actually, yeah, he will be because they did sign him to a contract. So he'll be on the squad, but he'll probably be inactive.
But you want to bet the Cowboys do nothing?
And there he is.
I don't know.
There he is, the pessimist.
I'm still picking the Dallas Cowboys. I told them I picked them by 3 or 4.
I'm gonna be the pessimist all year because I got a 2-0 record being it. So
Oh God.
Why you make me laugh just when you said, I'm not
I'm
laughing
picking
because
against the Cowboys for the
I'm not
rest of the
laughing
year. It's
because
working out. I got a 2-0 record picking against them.
Oh, okay.
I'm laughing because of how
They've
I'm
beaten
laughing
me
because of
twice.
how you said it. I'm laughing because of how you said it. Because you just came out the blue with it.
Oh my goodness. Hey Mouse, I don't think I'm drinking the Kool-Aid too much. I'm just saying Dallas has got me convinced that they can win with this team.
Damn, look at you. I like it.
Doom and gloom over here. I'm doom and gloom over here.
Dallas has got me convinced they can win with what they have right now. I don't know. What do you think, Angry?
Can they win with what they have now? We need some help.
Yeah.
We need some extra added help.
No doubt.
We need, just like when it was whenever we had our all pros, Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence in the game, we need help. So I am happy with the fact that the Cowboys were able to corral this win without a number of their starters. But I tell you this, the line after Tyler Guyton left, TJ Bass came in, they were working. And
exactly.
If it were me, I would have Tyler Smith at left tackle. I would have Cooper Beebe at left guard. I would put Brock Hoffman in at center. And then Zach Martin and Tyler Guyton over at right tackle. If Terrence Steele's not going to hold up his end of the bargain, that's what we drafted him as the right tackle.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to talk.
No, you're good, man. I would say I just was waiting for somebody else to hop in. I talk all the time. So I don't mind when I don't have to talk. But that was the thing that was so impressive. There were two things with last night's game. And we are watching Monday Night Football, people. We will comment. Thomas will give it away as soon as something happens. He'll be the first to say it.
I'm not gonna give it away.
No, I want you to.
Please do.
Yeah, because we're talking about Dallas. This isn't the Cowboy game. That's why I can't stream the Cowboy game. I can't deal with that. But I think the impressive part was the offensive line going up against that vaunted run defense. They have three studs on that defensive line that, again, you can't have revisionist history. Anybody that's going to sit there and say, well, but no, they were supposedly number one in the league against the run. And we ran over them, okay? Actually,
and when
Angry's right. We could have ran more. But again,
I think we could have.
The game and situation, I don't know. There was one play, and I don't want to be negative today because there's nothing to be negative about. But there was one play again, 3rd and 1. Why are we dropping? Why are we dropping back, man? Run the football. Put Zeke in there, and go for the first.
I was pissed when Rico tried to go up and over.
Well, not that one. That was another one.
I know.
But the 3rd and 1 is
I
a
hated
problem.
that. I hated that call. I am glad Dak had the wherewithal to jump on that ball.
Thank God.
Yeah.
It was one of those games where we weren't getting any of the loose
Where
balls.
the heck was Zeke?
Well, again,
that's what you brought him in to do.
Why is he on the team if he's not doing that?
Pound it in there.
Yeah,
and that's what a lot of us were saying on Mark's live feed last night. We were saying, Z time.
But
we was like, Deacon's getting ready to, he's the finisher, the closer, close this game out right now.
A touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
Dak was willing to jump on the football, unlike Cam Newton in that Super Bowl.
And everybody is highlighting that. The talking heads, everybody is making that comparison. I know you're gonna hear from 4th and 1 and Cam Newton real quick.
Yeah, and you know what? And I got it. I hate this Jimmy the Cricket looking, but I got to give him props. I got to give Steve Smith. I got to give Stephen A. Smith
Jiminy
props.
Cricket.
He was the first one that said that. He was the first one that said, Dak did some that Cam Newton couldn't do, and that was recover a fumble in a big play situation.
Exactly.
He was the first one that said that, and I got to give him props on that.
But there was a play earlier in the game, and I'll let Angry.
I think I
talk.
remember the one you were talking about.
It was 3rd and 1, and it happens. It's been happening every week. And normally, what happens is there's a holding penalty or something that happens. That's what happens when it's 3rd and 1. They're gonna, they're coming after you. Where Tyler Guyton was struggling. Not, it's just very frustrating because I believe that was the play. Maybe it was the intentional grounding. No. I don't know which one it was.
After.
But
I think it was after.
3rd and 1, they throw. There was a penalty. Now it's 3rd and 11 or whatever, or there was a fumble. It may have been the fumble is the blind side.
Yeah,
Dak
was going back to pass.
Right,
they strip sacked him.
Just friggin' hand the ball off, and that's the problem I have. And I think, like Angry was saying, we have shown against the elite defenses, at least the run defenses, you can say what you want, that we can run the ball. So now we got to continue. So, Angry, go ahead and say what you were going to say.
I wasn't going to say nothing. I was listening.
Well, you were going to, I think it was somebody else was talking. And you were,
but once, I think you saw Pittsburgh deflate once they lost Herbig.
Again, welcome to our world. Nobody cares, all right?
Yeah, exactly.
No, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean to Nate Herbig. He was flexing the whole game, and he had every right to.
But they still had T.J. Watt. That's what got me going. I mean, I'm like,
we've
really?
lost 4 defensive ends since the start of the season.
Exactly. Our top 4.
You got to be kidding me. And that's not counting. We've had a guy come back from an ACL in Diggs, who's probably still not 100% there, even though he basically shut down Pickens last night.
He was gone.
Bland has not been there. I mean, come on.
You didn't even hear Pickens' name last night.
Yeah, he was pissed.
You hardly heard him. I think he ended 3 for 40 something yards.
Do you know who's becoming my most famous? A favorite defensive player right now, just by the style of ball that he's playing, is Jordan Lewis.
I was about to say, I hope they find Pickens to high heavens for what he did to Jordan Lewis.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, that was despicable what he did.
I mean, I know whenever you go back and watch
What's
it.
up, Daniel?
What I was gonna say, Game Time, right? I was gonna say if Rico Dowdle, if you watch the all 22 of that fumble, if he would have just followed Hunter Lipke,
yes,
he had a walk-in touchdown.
Yeah. Because not only that, they could have ran a fullback dive and Hunter Lipke would have went in there untouched.
Yeah.
Daniel, I'm intrigued by that, but I would not give up a 3rd, maybe a 4th or a 5th.
Who is that?
Oh, in the chat.
They're not going for a running back. So
for Travis Etienne.
Again, they're not going for a running back.
No.
It's not happening.
I'm intrigued by that, but I don't think I'd give up.
I'm not trying to
3rd.
rain on your parade, Daniel. We got it. They're not going after an ETN. They will draft a young one in this upcoming draft, and I'm not going to tell you what round, but they'll get a young one. There's plenty of them.
Right.
Every week, I look at Braylon Allen and him out there dogging everybody. I just shake my head.
He would look a lot better with a star on his helmet.
Yes.
He's the youngest player in the NFL. 20 years. He just turned 20.
Yeah, we were talking about him at the draft, and I'm like, okay, this is his name was starting to come up when we were talking in the 4th round when we didn't have a pick. Now, I don't know that he was I don't know that he was available when we took Leah Fowl, but I believe he was. But I was looking at him. I was looking at Marshawn Lloyd, who I think is hurt, but Jalen Wright out of Tennessee. I mean, any one of these guys. But Braylon Allen, he was the bigger guy, more of an upright.
Right.
He kind of reminded me, not as physical. So don't yell at me.
Remind me who Traylon Burks plays for.
The Titans.
Is it the Titans?
Yeah.
Traylon Burks.
But
it's Traylon Burks.
Speaking of Titans, you see how Tony Pollard's doing?
He looked like he's back.
Over there.
He would look real good behind this offensive line.
Daniel, as far as Traylon goes, no, I don't think the Titans would part with him. They're more than likely to depart with DeAndre.
Yeah, I think they'll get rid of DeAndre Hopkins before they get rid of Traylon Burks. Exactly. And I know that for a fact because I'm down here in Nashville, and we talk about it on a daily basis on, who will probably leave, leave in the trade deadline. And, you know, I'm going to tell you another name that, you know, everybody is mentioning, but it may not happen. Another name that they're mentioning is Jeffrey Simmons.
Oh, I would love that.
But
you know what? Jeffrey Simmons just got a big contract
last year,
extension. So he is not going anywhere. He's not going anywhere.
Something like 93 million.
Yeah, he's not going anywhere.
I can't see that.
So, but getting back to D-Hop, I think that might be an intriguing, you know, thing. Maybe a fifth, sixth rounder for him if Tennessee goes for it. I think would be a good one.
Thanks, Chip.
I mean, you've got a lot of those late round picks that you're garnering and you're adding to your chest. I think we will have 2 fourths next year, if I'm not mistaken, because we did lose. Was it Armstrong we would get it for? I think it was Armstrong. We did not replace his contract value. So we will get a 4th rounder for him next year.
You talking about DA?
No, it was Hopkins. Or not Hopkins. What was his name?
Gallup?
Went to Washington.
Oh. Yeah.
I know it wasn't Fowler because
No.
we got Fowler from the Rams.
Armstrong, that's it.
Yeah, it was BA. No, DA.
DA, we will get a 4th rounder for him because we did not go after anybody with, you know, that we wouldn't have been able to compensate for. So we will get that 4th rounder for DA.
Yeah.
Armstrong. So I don't think you're going to see Dallas give up those 2 fourths. They'll hold on to them.
What was I going to say? Yeah. You know who I think they should go out and get now? He's available. Well, he's on somebody's practice squad. I think the Ravens are about ready to elevate him. I don't know why we didn't do it last week.
Ngakoue.
Yeah, Yannick Ngakoue.
Yannick Ngakoue. He would be a nice addition.
He's a guy that they should bring up. So, yeah, I mean, he's a veteran. He would have to agree, like a Dalvin Cook. A team can ask Dalvin, but Dalvin can say no. And Ngakoue could say no, but why would you? No, in Dallas.
I would hope that we could probably get him off of their squad before they elevate him. I really do.
But he previously played for the Ravens. But again, I mean, if you're asking me for names, that would be the top guy on my list to come in.
Yeah, I think so too.
But at the end of the day, Tyrus Wheat did well. So, but
he did.
Yeah, he did.
Wheat held his own. He did hold his own.
And what I was telling Phil is, I don't believe they fined him from or flagged him from a helmet to helmet, but he did leave his feet and kind of launched. And
he launched.
Yeah,
he did.
Always going to protect the quarterbacks. So
yeah, I think that's what that penalty was really for.
It's because he launched himself. Yeah,
he launched like a missile, and I think if he would have just came like at running, like in a running motion and grabbed him, hit him like he did, I think that probably would have been a clean shot.
Swifty, not Swifty. God, how many times are they going to show her tonight? Anyway, I apologize. I apologize, Thomas. Go ahead.
Oh no, that was all I was saying. Okay. If he would have came like in a running motion instead of launching, it probably would have been a no call.
Yeah.
And if he would have put his arms up,
I was thinking that maybe they were going to get him because the crown of the helmet hit Fields' helmet. Mm-hmm. But
I just
looking at it,
I don't have a problem with the call, is what I'm saying.
I don't either.
When I resaw it, he kind of launched. It is what it is. They're going to protect the quarterback.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to your question, Daniel. No, I would not give up a 3rd rounder on ETN.
Yeah, I ain't got no
problem. Oh, hell no.
I don't have a problem with the cause. I just have a problem with our discipline.
Oh, yeah, another 11 penalties. We had another 11 penalties. Again, that's on coaching.
Yeah.
I'm happy.
Yeah.
I'm happy that the players love Mike McCarthy. You could tell by after the game, they
Yeah.
gave him the game ball. It was awesome. I
They
love
did.
Right.
They
I
did.
love all that. I love all that. But I mean, at the end of the
Yeah.
day, it's coaching. That's what you have to coach the penalties out of the players. That's it. You can't,
Right.
and you got to do a better job.
Yeah.
I'm not calling for anybody's job. I'm just saying if you're gonna win these, against the better teams. But that's kind of what I wanted to get to. Who are the better teams? Are we all sold?
The only ones that I see out there right now,
In the
Minnesota and
NFC,
Kansas City.
I'm only worried about the NFC.
Oh, NFC. Minnesota right now. To
So
me is,
okay, but are they such a juggernaut?
But
I
see,
guess,
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't trust Minnesota because you remember what happened a couple of years ago when they went out to about 10-0 and something like that, and then as time was, as the season was progressing, they played Dallas up in Minneapolis, up in US Bank Stadium, up in Minneapolis, and we beat them something like 43-3.
Yeah.
I don't trust that. We beat them so bad that all the Dallas fans got pissed off because they changed. They went to another game halfway through the third quarter.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Exactly. I remember that.
Everybody was mad as hell because they changed games.
I was watching the Jets Vikings game. That one really did not impress me. That one, I think Minnesota got lucky with the win.
Yeah.
Otherwise, they're 4-1. They're what now? 5-0.
Yeah. When the Jets in the red zone late in the game?
They were.
And
yeah, they got out of that one luckily. But Daniel, getting back to you, yeah, I've been speaking that into existence. I think Dallas, if they could go out and get Khalil Herbert, that would be nice. I would trade
you and your running backs.
For him. I know.
You love your running backs.
I know. I think Herbert would be a good fit for the offense.
Mama, who shut the door?
Outside of that, I don't know. I think I like the idea of maybe holding off and trying to get a running back and then just draft one next year. I like that idea of what they're doing. Do the running back
again. We have
committee.
enough running backs now. We can't get on the field. I mean, I understand what you're saying, but you saw Rico stepped up last night. So Rico,
he did.
Rico can be a Herbert type.
He can.
I think you're going to see Dalvin.
We just need that right combination up front.
Yeah, I think Deuce Vaughn is in trouble just because this team where we're at, I don't see a spot for him right now.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I think he's really in trouble now because of that performance last night too.
Yeah, I was kind of tough on Rico. I felt like Rico wasn't running through tackles as hard as he should. But in saying that, last night was a different animal. He ran hard.
Yes.
Hey, Curtis, how are you?
Yeah.
So I think
Curtis,
you need to run. That's what makes Zeke still special. He's not the Zeke of old, but he will run through the first guy. You ain't bringing him down. That's the thing.
Yeah.
That's why I don't understand why we're launching into the air. That's a no-no in the NFL these days.
Yeah.
Do not do that. Keep your feet on the ground. You're going to get hurt, number one, and you're going to fumble, number two.
Exactly.
So
now here's the thing.
Now
Why
that's
did we
one I
bring
would
in-
think of, Daniel M. Would they do it? I don't know. How desperate
I
would
don't
they
know
get?
if they do.
Hassan Reddick, if you're going to go out and make a trade, go out and make a trade. I'm not saying you're getting Devontae Adams. I don't see it. But if you're going to go out and make a trade, go
after him.
Well, go after an impact player. Go give me a Reddick who can go and terrorize a quarterback. That would be somebody we could need. That would help out everybody.
What did the Jets give up to get him? A third?
A third round pick.
Third.
It's a conditional third, but it won't be a two now.
Third.
Well, it's a third that could be a two based on
But
playing
it's not going to be a two.
No.
Yeah, he's not going to get it.
So you can get him for a third, but that's not the issue. The issue is the paying him the money. So,
Do you think Dallas pays him?
No, I do not. So
he's got what, 3 years left on that contract?
No, he's
a free agent after this year.
Yeah, that's what I don't know. I'll have to look it up. Let me pull it up. Yeah.
Okay. But yeah, if we could go after him, I'd gladly give up a 4th rounder for him.
He wants $25 million. I know, Mouse. I definitely know that. I'm pulling it up now. Jets. Let's see here. He's probably on some sort of suspension list, so he'll be at the bottom, right?
Who is that?
Hassan Reddick.
Oh, he's suspended? I didn't know that.
Or did not report or whatever. He's not going to count on the salary cap. That's what I'm saying. Well, he's going to count, but I don't know. Let me look. I don't see him anywhere on here. Yeah, maybe he's at the bottom. Injured reserve suspended. Yeah, Reddick. He's so he's not really counting anything on their cap because he's not there.
Right.
He's counting $750,000. He's losing $750,000 a game.
Dang.
But here's his.
That's every week.
Here it is. Free agency, age 30. He'll be a free agent. But in order for him to be a free agent, he has to report by a certain date this season. You know what I mean? If he doesn't, I don't know what the date is, but he has to be here by a certain date or he doesn't get. I don't know if he just plays one game and he gets credited for the whole year. I'm not sure how that works. But if he doesn't report, he's not a free agent. Next year, the year is tacked on, you know what I mean?
We had to play that 1 year out, or
yeah, well, he has to report in order for him to be a free agent next year. So,
okay.
I don't know if he's waiting until maybe it's so many weeks into the season where you have to report by and that's what he's going to do.
He has a stupid agent.
Damn, going up against double coverage. That should have been another pick.
He has a stupid agent, I tell you that.
Well, that's his. I don't know that that's his. No, that's not his rookie deal. But yeah, he's 30 now, and I believe he'll be 31. I believe he was drafted in 2017, so he played 4 years there. He was with the Panthers for 1 year.
Because I remember he played with Arizona too.
Yeah. Well, he was drafted by Arizona. I didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't understand this one. But anyway, yeah, he's made $31 million with the Eagles, $6 million with the Panthers, so that's 37. He made $13 million with the Cardinals, so he's made about $51 million. So,
You figure? Well, I hope he ain't blown it all. I know he has.
I don't think so, but who knows? Which NFL team will probably be sellers, solo flight and trade assets? I don't know. I'd have to pull up the
Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, right. Man, could you imagine? They are stuck. They are stuck with that mess of a quarterback. I think he's got talent, everybody. I just think he's mentally checked out. But I don't know. What's everybody's thought on what's going on with Cleveland?
I mean, seeing how we kind of ravaged their offensive line, I think it may have some offensive line issues because it's not a lack of weapons other than the running back position with Nick Chubb.
Right.
If they can get Nick Chubb back, fix what they got going on the offensive line, they could be another, threat like they were last year.
Yeah. Well, like when we played them, they were out. They actually have a good offensive line. They're just all injured. So now Big D says Watson is washed. Again, I'm not going to say he's washed. I'm saying he's checked out. That's what I would say. He's talented. He has been an unbelievable quarterback in this league. But when you have all these off the field things happening, I don't know how you can concentrate on that. You got to be a special type of person to be able to put it all to the side. I forget who brought this up. I can't remember, but I saw it recently where they were talking about Kobe Bryant remember when Kobe was going through that court case where he was in court, and he literally was going to playoff games and just killing it. And like, you know, he's able to turn that switch and just focus on the task at hand. I don't know that I could. So that's why I'm a mailman. But you know what I mean? It's like these professional players, not everybody's built the same mentally. I don't know. Maybe Deshaun is just, maybe he can't do it. He can't deal with everything. His whole life is in him, and he did it to himself. I feel bad for him, but his life is in a, these guys are in a fishbowl. Everybody can see everything that they do, and he's done a lot. So. Mouse says Watson will throw for 3 TDs and 300 yards versus Philly. Mouse, I'm already just waiting because I've been lit up so much by Drew and some other people about how bad that win didn't mean nothing going on the road opening day. And I'm like, okay, it's still a road opening day win against a very good defense. You can say whatever you want about their beat up offensive line. They were good. We did our job. So now I want to see. They're obviously horrible. Washington just rolled them. I expect the Eagles to roll them, Mouse. If not, you know what's coming. Not against you, Mouse, but against those people. No, I won't. I'll take the high road. But you were saying about who's going to be sellers. Well, Buffalo is leading their division, even though they've lost 2 in a row. They're 3-2. Jets? No, I don't think they're going to sell. Dolphins? No, I don't know that they're going to unload. I think Tua is going to be back soon. Patriots? What do they really have? I don't know. I'm going down each team here. Baltimore Ravens? They're not selling nothing. Steelers? No. The Browns? I think angry. That's a possibility. Maybe Bengals if they get too far out, but I just don't think they're too far out. Maybe get rid of a T. Higgins. Maybe. That's a possibility, but I doubt it. I don't see it. Houston Texans, Indianapolis. I would say Tennessee Titans is another team that could possibly unload a couple people, but not positive. I mean, I'm not. Jacksonville Jaguars. You want ETN? I don't. Who else we got? The Chargers. No. Raiders. I had put a funny little poll up, and it kind of pissed some people off. Oh, well, I was just making everybody wants to jump on Micah all of a sudden. I'm like, all right, would you trade Max Crosby for Micah Parsons even up? Bill, I can't believe you're trading him. Huh?
I probably might.
I would.
I might give it some container.
I would, but I love Micah. It's not
Daniel,
against him.
I'm going to save that prediction until after the bye.
What does he want?
San Francisco.
Oh, yeah. You got to see who's on the field.
I want to see how they do against Detroit.
We got to see who the hell's still upright. My Lord.
We're like a walking mash unit.
Who?
Yeah, San Francisco lost another player for the rest of the year yesterday.
Oh, well, welcome to our world.
Who did they lose?
I
was a tackle, wasn't it?
Huh?
Wasn't it one of their offensive linemen?
I think so.
Maybe the Carolina Panthers would trade Adam Thielen. Maybe, yeah. And maybe the Panthers would trade Thielen.
I think they'll probably trade.
Maybe
Thielen.
Deontay Johnson. I like Deontay Johnson with the Panthers. I heard he's off limits though. Why? I don't know.
I think they'll probably build around him.
That's about it. The Rams.
What's up, folks?
What's up, man? The Rams.
Hey, Drew.
Niners aren't unloading. Niners are 1 game out. The Niners sit in 3rd place. 0-2 on the road, 2-1 at home, 0-2 in the division. Niners are 0-2 in their division.
And they lose again Thursday.
They're going to lose again Thursday. Yes, and I'll be here for it. And we can only hope. So who do they play Thursday? Let me see. Seattle, right?
They're at Seattle.
Yeah, they're at Seattle. Who just
on Amazon?
Who just spit the bit against the vaunted New York Giants? This league is ridiculous week to week, man.
Hey, congratulations on a solid win yesterday.
Yeah, thank you.
Solid.
I mean, I don't know how much longer we could go at this pace. Losing, it's like we're losing 2 guys a game, but we'll see.
Daniel, they lost to Arizona yesterday.
You know, it's kind of funny to
At
me.
home.
It's kind of funny to me, and you saw it the year that Cooper Rush, Dak Prescott broke his thumb, and Cooper Rush came in. Everybody got up, they stood up, and they showed out in those games to make sure that we won the games. We got people out this year, the people that are coming in, they're standing up, they're trying to make sure that we win these games. Let's do this on a regular basis.
Yep.
It doesn't have to be when people go out of the game or we're substituting somebody for one of our key players. Let's just play like this all the time.
Yeah, and I think, my opinion only, I'm not hammering any player on Dallas, but I think with these younger players, they know nothing else other than what the coach is telling them and the scheme because it is a scheme, people. I think we all would agree that they don't necessarily have the exact pieces that Zimmer needs, especially up front. Linval Joseph helped yesterday, and Mozzie actually was in on 5 tackles, had 2 solo, so he's actually in the stat sheet. He's doing well. But I think when you have these young players and they're listening to their coach saying, as long as everybody, that's what not Bill Parcells, what's his name? New England head coach, Bill Belichick. That's what he says. Just do your job. And the one thing about Zimmer's scheme is everybody has to do their job, stay in their lane, fill the right gap. You do that, then you have a solid defense. You really don't need, other than your 2 up front big guys who can handle double teams and shed and allow your linebackers to flow to the ball. You could do it, and I think that's what you're seeing in this game. I think all these young guys are just listening to Zimmer and doing what he's saying rather than trying to be. Remember, what were we hearing over and over? Everybody wants to play hero ball. People are getting out of their gaps, trying to make a play. That's not Zimmer's defense. If you can make, you know what I mean? That's what I think is happening. Game time is gone, and there's nothing we can do. What you mean he's gone? I don't know.
Do you guys think that Dallas is just an average team, or are they a good team?
I mean, see, I take good and average being the same thing.
Yeah, I don't.
Are they a good team or are they a great contender? They're a good team right now that has a lot of holes, a lot of injuries that need to be addressed. And maybe when those are addressed, we could go from that good to great contender team.
And I would say
I don't see many great teams in the NFC. Right
there
now.
isn't. Everybody's talking about Minnesota, and come on now. I'm not telling you that they're a bad team. I can't. But what I'm telling you is, are we all to believe that they're going to run the table and just be this dominant team all year? I'm going to bet almost everything that they're not. Are they going to be a playoff team? Obviously, but I think it's one of these things, Drew, where we know the Eagles are ultra talented, right? They're very talented on offense if they ever get their act together, and we know that they're going to struggle on defense. But with the good offense, it might be enough to get you to where you want to go. We know Dallas has a lot of young talent. I've been saying it, and that's the one thing about McCarthy that I'm a little critical of. He doesn't like to play young guys. Brandon Cooks. We kept seeing Brandon Cooks out there. He hasn't been right. Even prior to this infection, his knee hasn't been right since training camp. As you could tell by, there's no separation. He's not good right now. So all I'm saying is I would say we're a good team now. Maybe it's just a little bit above 500 type of team. Nothing special. But we're doing it with young guys. And we found out Nealon's not out for the year, knock on wood. We're getting players back eventually if we can hold the fort, which is what I'm saying. I'm not looking to go like Troy. I love your positivity, but you say we're going to go beat Detroit. Then I think we can go and beat the Niners. Yeah, we can.
I don't see that.
On any given day, Dallas can win the game, but to project win after win after win, I ain't doing that. I'm going to say, I think we're in for a long road on Sunday, but go ahead and surprise me. go ahead and surprise me, prove me wrong. If this run game, this defense that we're getting ready to play does not have as good a run defense as the team we just played. So there's no reason why we can't run, because I got news for you. Detroit has the best offensive line in the league. They're going to run at us. They're going to run at us this week, and it's going to be interesting. So it's going to be interesting.
That backfield is a two-headed monster.
It's scary. So, yeah.
Montgomery.
To get to your point, Drew, they're a good team that's got a lot to prove, and they have to progress. That's all. And they can't. That's all. Yeah, that's all I'm saying is that win last night told you that they're not quitters. They don't have any punk bitches on the team right now. If you look at guys like Jordan Lewis, if you look at guys like DeMarvion Overshown, who is a young player, he's a rookie, Drew. DeMarvion was a rookie last year, but he hurt his ACL. The only good thing is he was able to go and add some muscle, but still, as far as on the field, he's a rookie. We're doing it with guys. I mean, no-name defense is the word of the day. I mean, we're doing it with a bunch of no-namers and has-beens. So,
I think that gives it the edge too. The no-namers want to come in there and make a name for themselves.
But that's what you're supposed to do, Angry, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like
Romo,
you come in there and make a
name.
He got hurt, and Dak said, "Nah, sorry." He got Wally pipped. Romo never saw the field again. And go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you need. Next man up, and if the next man steps up and is great, like I banged the table for Kevontae Turpin. I believe he can be that guy that takes the top off of the defense. Kind of like
same thing gonna happen to Brandon if Jalen keep on doing what he did last night.
I don't even think it's Jalen. I think it's that wide receiver 3 position, because Jalen, yes, he is emerging, but the wide receiver 3 position is that question. Who is going to be in that spot? Kevontae Turpin, Jalen Brooks, Ryan Flournoy. And I think that Turpin would fill that wide receiver 3 role perfectly.
Oh man. That is right up his alley.
Mm-hmm.
You think Kevontae Turpin?
Huh?
You think Turpin would fill in the 3 spot?
Yeah. Like, I mean,
that's what we got him for.
With crucial defenses, like when we played the San Francisco 49ers, what receiver was the only one to catch a pass in that game for a touchdown? Kevontae Turpin.
Yeah, big time.
I believe he has what it takes to be wide receiver 3. I mean, is he CeeDee Lamb? No, not by any stretch. But for what we have right now, yeah. Yep.
I mean, and I'm not hating at all. I think yesterday was a solid win. I just think that Dallas is just right now an average team. And I've been saying that like since the offseason. Everybody knows that I've been saying that. I don't see all the talent. There is talent. I just don't see all the talent that you guys see. I don't think Dallas is as talented as you guys think they are. I think that they've benefited from playing teams that have been banged up, that have been hurt, that have been at a disadvantage that Dallas has been able to take advantage of. And I think to shut me up, these next 3 games is really going to tell what Dallas is like. You know what I mean? I think that offensively, you do need another weapon. I don't see Turpin or the other guys, whatever a Flournoy is. I don't know what that is. I'm just joking. But I do think you guys need another weapon, because if you look at your offense now, it's only averaging like 20 points a game. There's not going to be shootouts. You're going to come at, 22 points a game?
Yeah, I don't know.
23.6.
Yeah,
that's not going to cut it when you come against like a Minnesota. Or these teams that are putting up these really big points, and your defense is
We
not
just
able to
played the number
sustain
one
and
run
stop it.
defense and ran for over 100 yards against them. Though that was impressive. That's all I'm saying. We can only play who's on our schedule. They were 3-1. We just ran for over 100 yards against them. So we averaged 4.4 yards a carry. We're only getting better. That's why when I say good, we have a lot of young guys, young talent. How far they're going to develop in 1 year, I don't know. But we're off to a good start. That was a hell of an offensive performance. Now, Guyton has been struggling. You saw maybe, Guyton's out. I mean, I'd like to have Tyler Smith. I was saying that at the draft. Put Tyler Smith at left tackle. Move T.J. Bass in the left guard. Man, that looked good. But again, who knows? I'm not the coach. I don't know. I think that we have a lot of talent on the team, though, when you look at individual pieces. We're still trying to figure out how they fit with Mike Zimmer's scheme. It's looked great a couple times, and it's looked not so good a couple times. So I don't know, man. I don't have an exact answer. Right now, I think it's fair to say that we're a good team. Obviously, by our record, we're better than average, but nothing special yet. But I got news for you. I just rattled off everybody in the league. You got Washington Commanders. You got Dallas is in second at 3-2.
Pretty good crop right now.
Eagles are 2-2. Giants are 2-3. Minnesota Vikings, okay, they're 5-0. Detroit Lions are 3-1. Okay, Detroit hasn't looked great. I'm just going to tell you that they haven't looked as good as I thought they were going to be, especially their defense. Green Bay's 3-2. We know they don't look great, but they, again, you remember what happened last year with Drew with the Green Bay? They started off slow. Well, kind of like what they're doing this year, actually worse than this year. And then they just got hot. They got hot and rolled. And that's what happened. Jordan Love got hot. He was the hottest quarterback going into the playoffs, and they kicked our ass. But Green Bay, are you worried about at this point? Chicago Bears, they're 3-2. Okay. Atlanta, they're 3-2. I know they beat you guys, but they're hot and cold. Tampa Bay, they're 3-2. They show up. They don't show up. New Orleans, they're getting beat pretty good tonight. There's no dominant teams. Seattle 3-2, leading the NFC West. That's just what we're talking about. We don't have to be great. We have to be decent and just hang in the race until we get our act together. Eagles have a definite shot. Dallas has a shot. Washington obviously has a shot. Minnesota, Lions, Green Bay, Atlanta, Tampa, New Orleans. That's it, basically. Seattle.
Washington is they're the better team. They're the best team in the division.
Right now. They haven't played many.
They're the better team.
They haven't played anybody.
They haven't really played
neither have you guys.
Well, we just beat a 3-1 team. We just beat a 3-1 team.
Exactly.
What we did, they were
Played
number one.
And we played
Touchdown.
We played the Ravens.
We played the Ravens. We got smoked.
Beat a good team. Like Pittsburgh.
Yeah, they're 3-1. They were leading the division.
Yeah. But
that's all
Washington,
you can do.
Got to give them their props, man. They're the best team in the division.
But they haven't played. Like, we'll see what happens this week when they play Baltimore. If they go in and beat Baltimore, then I'll say yeah. If they get rolled by Baltimore.
Baltimore is what? That's not a good qualifier because
they're
3-2. 20, but Lamar's 20 and
I got
1
Baltimore
against
was
NFC
2-3.
teams.
But they're 3-2 this year. They're not.
They are
great.
3-2.
Yeah, they're not great.
They're not great. They should have lost yesterday to Cincinnati.
Yeah, they got lucky to win that one. That defense looked horrible yesterday against a bad Cincinnati team. So, we'll see.
Yeah, Cincinnati played them really, really good.
I don't think you can look at any one team and go, "Oh, they're going to be it." Nah, it's a long season. We'll see. Let's look at the next few games for Washington. Let's look.
Next Sunday is against Baltimore.
Yeah, I'm going to pull it up. Let's see. Let's see here. Week 6.
Yeah, Cincinnati died from their self-inflicted wounds from that loss yesterday.
Washington at Baltimore. Okay.
Ooh.
I think that's an L. I think that's an L.
This may be the game where Washington fall back to earth hard.
Let's see week 7. Week 7. Carolina. So that'll be a win. So they'll be 5-2 at that point, right? If they're 4-1 now, They'll be 5-2 at that point. Week 8. Let's see. Week 8. I think they're on a bye week. I think week 8. Oh no. Home against Chicago. Wow. 6-2. So yeah.
I don't know. That one could be a good game.
Maybe.
I think that'll be a good game.
At the Giants. 7-2. I'm just saying.
I told you Washington was going to come in second in this division. I called it.
And
I
then home
mean, they
against
might
Chris-
come in first
Wow.
in this division.
Well, wow, that means the Eagles
They
will
might.
finish third.
The
Wow,
Chiefs might
that'll
come in
suck.
first. You're right.
Seeing the fact that they definitely don't, nobody has tape on Jaden Daniels, and he is
Yeah.
the secret weapon over there right now.
Yeah.
The man is
No
slinging the
secret
ball.
now.
The man is he's throwing the ball. He's running the ball. Like he's having that CJ Stroud type of effect over there in Washington.
That's
Just
what I
got to
said
figure
the
him out.
offseason, Angry. I called it this offseason and said I think Washington would be like second place. And like you said, the way that they're playing, they could win the division.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looking at their schedule now. But I don't really care about winning the division. I just want to get in. I don't. I could care less.
And that's the one thing. Like over on my channel, I've kind of said, this year might be the year that's going to test a lot of Cowboys Nation, the ones that think that the regular season doesn't matter. This might be a year where you see that your regular season matters in order for you to make the playoffs.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
Daniel M said, "What do I think about the Devontae Adams trade deadline?"
Yeah, he's going to the Jets, Washington. I think he might go to
I
Washington.
think he's going to the Jets.
I see.
I think he's going to either the Jets or maybe New Orleans.
Yeah, New Orleans is a possibility.
Yeah. I would say New Orleans more over the Jets, just for the simple fact you don't know what's going on with Aaron Rodgers over there. You don't know if he's going to be there the next year. And he kind of made this, he made the switch over to the Raiders because he thought Derek Carr was going to be there for years. They got rid of him, and they've established Derek Carr as the pretty much the franchise quarterback in New Orleans right now. So yeah, I see you going there.
That's the reason why I say New Orleans is because you got to realize his former college teammate is the quarterback of the New Orleans Saints, Derek Carr. And they played at Fresno State together.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be too much afraid of that, but I don't think that's what Dallas accomplished. I think a wide receiver is the least of Dallas's worries right now.
I mean it.
That's the least of their worries. Defense.
What's your thoughts on Jaden Daniels early?
Really
do you think
Dallas
the Commanders can keep this going throughout the year?
We played two kind of teams like New York, good and decent. Pittsburgh kind of banged up. And you're able to move the ball on them, but you guys are coming into really tough teams right now. And I think defensively, you guys that's where you should be focused on defensive tackles. I think that's where you guys, the focus should be. Maybe getting like a second tier wide receiver, maybe a DeAndre Hopkins just to kind of help out. But I've been saying it all year. Like, I think, man, Xavier Worthy should have been the person you guys drafted. Xavier Worthy on the other side of CeeDee Lamb would have been scary. But I think defense is where the focus should be for Dallas if you're going to make any trades. But I don't see Jerry making any moves. He told, in the interview with Stephen A. Smith, he told you what his intentions are. And Maya Angelou said, when somebody tells you who they are, believe them. And he said, like,
he's a snake
not
oil
really
salesman.
he said he's not looking to make any moves. He's going to work through the draft, and he's going to assign his own players and maybe get some discount players every now and again. But other than that, he's not going to be making any moves.
But he's got a whole.
But again,
next year.
At this point, there ain't no one player that's going to save any team. That's the thing. But if you're going to win, you need to do it with the guys. You just can't have Howie go out and get lucky or you pick up somebody and make you a good defense. You need to have your guys that are already on your roster step up and turn it around. That's what's going to have to be. That's why I like our situation, because we have a lot of young guys who are unknown and
I'll take over here for you, Ryan, Brian. Then,
huh?
Walker, I
No,
would
I
never
keep
go
hearing
on a
somebody's
hiding if the
background.
Eagles lose to the Browns.
oh, it's probably mine
Yeah,
here.
here I want to play
Never
something.
mind.
This is
Go ahead.
this is Bill Belichick. I don't know if you guys are going to hear it, but they'll hear it.
Thoughts on Jaden Daniels early. Do you think the Commanders can keep this going throughout the year?
Talking about Jaden Daniels.
Yeah, he's had a great start to the season. It's been fantastic, and he handled the Browns defense with Coach Schwartz well. But this play right here is what you can't let him do: is get out of the pocket and extend plays. He can run, and when he gets out and has clear vision, he can throw the ball, make all the throws down the field. So the best way to defend him, I think, is to keep him in the pocket. That's easier said than done, but he's a very explosive athlete and can kill you with his legs. And if he has time and space, he can get outside and, like I said, find some space out there and, find open receivers. So, but he did a good job against Cleveland, and that's not a bad defense. So we'll see what happens this week against the Ravens, kind of a crosstown rivalry there. But, Jaden's had a tremendous start to his career, and they're playing well. Cliff's running the ball probably a little bit more than he did when he was at Arizona. And as every quarterback knows, nothing helps a passing game more than a good running game.
What's your thoughts on Jaden Daniels early?
Well, there it was. So there's most likely the next coach of the Eagles.
I hope not.
Bill Belichick. I think that would be.
You guys can have him.
I think.
I don't want him.
If we got rid of McCarthy, yeah, I don't know. I don't know, but
I think I've got to
he's the lead
with.
in
I hope you
Vegas.
guys keep McCarthy. Keep McCarthy.
Yeah, he's Super Bowl winner. Yeah, I know.
There you go. I think I've got to disagree with what Drew said. These guys are hungry on defense.
Don't let them come in here and make you think a certain way. Stick up for yourself.
I am.
I do.
I think that defense is hungry. It's the next man up mentality for them. They are the next man up. I think they're going to, I think they will shock a few people. I really think that defensive line is going to hold. I mean, they showed it last night in Pittsburgh, stopping pretty much Najee. Najee didn't get very much last night.
No.
That's all we heard all week about, man, they're going to run it down your throat.
Yeah, that's all we heard about.
I heard that same thing, too, because everybody was talking about.
And then after we win, it's, they're not really this.
Exactly. Yeah, that's all we heard. Najee's going to run right down your throat. He's going to go over 100 yards. He's going to run for over 100.
Yeah, I heard the same thing, too.
We stopped him.
He's going for 150. I'm like, okay.
Glad you guys are excited. You should be.
Not excited.
And I think I just think matchups. If you're looking at matchup wise, and I thought that they were going to do that, but they don't really have an outside. Their wide receivers, they don't have anybody to challenge. So, matchup wise, defensively, you can eliminate that threat. You can eliminate that threat and focus on stopping what their biggest their biggest ability is, and that's running the ball. Because throwing the football is not a strength for the quarterback. Throwing the ball that's not his strength. So running the ball is what his strength is. So it's easy for Zimmer to hone in and say, we're going to stop the run. We're going to focus on that, and we're going to take away that pass because that's not something that they do. Even Primetime agreed with me last night, halfway through the quarter. If they had a half-decent quarterback that can throw the football, that is capable of throwing the football, then it might have been something different where Pickens could have gotten open, or they could have gotten some kind of some kind of friction going on with the pass game, but that never got going because that's something that you were able to alleviate. So in the matchup,
you look at
Dallas was able to capitalize on that, and good for them. Now, are they going to be able to do that with the Detroit? Are they going to be able to do that with Atlanta, with the Eagles? With some of these teams that have a more well-balanced offense that can run the ball and have passing attacks that can attack the backfield, which Dallas is not as strong as they were, even when Bland comes back, because Bland is really more of a slot corner. He's not really an outside corner. So last night, man, they did a great job.
Actually, no.
The matchup favored them.
He played outside last year and set the NFL record.
Yeah, that's where he played. He was an outsider.
Yeah,
he was the outside guy.
I don't know.
He played a bunch of bum quarterbacks, but he's really more of a slot.
Oh, is that what it was? It was all bum quarterbacks.
Yeah, he's kind of
there you go. Yeah,
typical Philadelphia Eagle. Typical Philadelphia Eagle slant.
One of those bum quarterbacks.
Bland is a slot receiver. Come on, he's not really a corner. Not really
a corner. Are you not watching the same game?
I'm saying he's really a slot.
He's your best
corner. He's not really out.
He would come in and be your best corner.
He's not better than Quinyon Mitchell.
Yes, he
is. He's not better than Quinyon or Big Play Slay.
What are you talking about?
He's not better than Quinyon or Big Play.
Oh man!
Stop it, game time.
Wow!
Stop it.
He set NFL records.
He set a record playing against bum quarterbacks last year.
He played against quarterback.
He played against bum quarterbacks.
Yeah, your quarterback he intercepted multiple times.
See, hold on. We turned it back to me. Hold on.
No.
You guys played a weak schedule last year.
Kenyon Mitchell over Deron Bland? Or you put
Yes,
down the
I would.
crack pipe?
Yes, I would.
Well, then you don't have a
Because
clue what you're talking about. You just everything you said just kind of went out the window.
Your schedule last year, you played against a bunch of bum. It was a weak schedule, right?
Again,
it was a very weak schedule.
What does that have to do with a cornerback? I don't understand.
Because you played against bum.
Every quarterback we played was bumps. Oh, yeah, that's right.
I didn't say everyone. Well, but the ones he were bum quarterbacks.
He was a fifth round draft pick who has more interceptions than anybody in his 3-year tenure.
He had a great year.
So, Drew, are you putting
Jalen? Wait a minute. Just like Diggs had one great year, what has Diggs done since? What has Diggs done since that one year he had about 20? I'm just asking. Wait a minute. Hold on, guys. I'm asking a legitimate question. We know. I'm not saying Diggs is a bum. See, this is where you guys get like defensive.
No.
I am not saying
that.
Saying
wouldn't be your best cornerback. That's
hold on. I am not. Hold on. Let me just say. I am not saying, for the record, I'm not saying that Diggs is a bum.
No,
I'm not saying that.
We're talking Bland.
All I'm
we
saying
know Diggs
that,
ain't a bum. He's a Pro Bowler.
I'm saying that, and I'm not saying Bland is a bum. When I'm saying that Bland would not be the best corner on our team, and I'm saying that what has Diggs done to you? What has Diggs done since he's had that 1 year with all those interceptions?
He's had 2.
How many interceptions?
He's had 2 dominant years. His rookie year,
dominant with interceptions. He gives up a lot of big plays.
He's a shutdown corner. He's shutting down everybody this year.
I understand that.
ACL.
But I'm
what
asking,
do you want me to say? As a rookie,
I want you to give me numbers.
Well, I don't have him in front of me.
Since he's had that 1 year when he had a bunch of interceptions.
He's only in year 3. What are you
talking about? What has he done since then?
That was last year.
How many interceptions?
Is it all about interceptions or is it all about
that's what you're making? You guys are saying, he'll be the best corner we have because of the interceptions.
You're the one that's bringing up my team saying he ain't this.
You said he would be our best corner. I never said that. He would not be.
Well, then you're delusional Drew. That's your new name. Delusional Drew.
Delusional.
That's your opinion.
Okay, so Drew, when you say
stats tell you he's the best rated cornerback.
Okay, well, I'm asking you for the stats. He had 1 good year. 1 good year.
Your coach
Look at the whole body of work.
He would
look at the whole body of work. Look at the whole body of work.
Mitchell isn't a good
I bet you they wouldn't take him over Quinyon Mitchell. I bet you they wouldn't take him over Quinyon Mitchell. A first round pick. I bet you they wouldn't.
I don't know about
that. Okay, thank you. I know about that.
Well, no, you don't.
I'm just saying. I am not saying that Bland is a bum.
Nobody said that.
Diggs
Number
is a
one,
bum.
your opinion means about this much to me. I give you a forum to talk, but when you come in and you start talking shit on my squad, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you that he's arguably the best corner. He's the best cornerback on your team right now.
Never said that he wasn't.
On your team.
I didn't say he'd probably be the 3rd best.
No.
Just like he is on yours.
You may not take Bland. You may not take Bland. That's fine.
He's the second best
now, he would be better. He's better than any cornerback you got.
He's not better than Kenyon or Big Play.
Kenyon has done nothing yet.
Look at his stats.
What has he done? You want to talk about stats?
Look at his stats. Look at his stats. Look at his stats.
Your
He's been shutting down plays.
epically bad. What are you talking about?
Are we talking about? Hold on, you're moving the goalposts. Are we talking about
no.
Or are we talking about the defense? See how you guys move the goalposts?
What are you talking about?
Are
You
we
guys,
talking
you're
about-
talking to me, Drew. You're talking to
Brian,
me.
are we talking? Okay, Brian, are we talking about Quinyon or are we talking about the defense? Let's be
All
clear.
I said was you were throwing barbs at my guy. I said he would.
I didn't throw barbs at nobody.
You're sitting there
throw
saying
barbs
that a
at
rookie's
anyone.
going to be better than a Pro Bowler.
I said Quinyon. Yes,
You're
I
on
said
drugs.
no. We wouldn't take. I say Quinyon. We wouldn't take him over.
That's
Bland.
a different story.
And Quinyon.
That's a different story.
Bland is a slot corner.
It doesn't
Bland
matter.
is a
The
slot
bottom line
corner.
is Bland is better than Quinyon as of right now.
He's not better than Quinyon. That's your opinion.
No.
Bland is an outside corner. Quinyon. Look, what was happening to Bland when he was sticking Smitty?
Did you
Smitty
see
was
the players
cooking him.
vote on the players?
Smitty cooked him last year.
Okay, corners get beat, Drew. Are you
I mean,
aware
you
of
could
that?
say CD Lamb cooked a big play slate too.
All the time.
Okay. There you go. But I'm saying this.
The players
You
voted
made a
Bland a top
statement.
100 player. I didn't see Kenyon Mitchell. He's a rookie. You got to.
Okay, he's a rookie.
He has
He's
to
a
earn
rookie.
his
But if he
stripes.
keeps playing the way
You
he's
may want to
playing,
keep him, which is fine. You can keep him. I get it. He's a rookie. You think he's going to be good. But as of right now, he ain't squat top.
Well,
No, he's
neither
not.
is Bland because Bland's not even playing.
He's
better
hurt.
than Bland because Bland's not playing. Okay,
he's hurt.
So that's not
Okay,
my fault. But Bland's when Bland comes back, then we'll see. I'm just saying, Quinyon is playing very good right now.
He's playing okay.
Bland is playing better than
He's
Bland is
playing
playing better
okay
than
on
all
a
the corners
31th
on your
ranked
team right
defense in
now.
the league.
I bet you could if you put Quinyon's numbers against all the players, including Diggs, I bet you he's either right there or better.
Diggs is
Do the research. Do the research.
They're not throwing at Diggs. They're not throwing at Diggs. So I don't.
They're not throwing at Quinyon either.
Well, again, you're on an island by yourself. Blam is a damn all-pro.
And I'll stand 10 toes down on that.
Man,
Do the research.
Delusional Drew
Man,
is
we
in
got
the house,
two
baby.
first-team All-Pro cornerbacks.
Yeah,
if you don't like it, that's your
What do you
problem.
have, Thomas?
He's
Hold on,
like
Thomas.
a
What do you have,
player.
Thomas? Thomas, what do you have?
That's your
What do you have?
problem.
Yeah,
What do you have,
he's got a
Thomas?
serious problem.
Hold on, Thomas. What do you have? What do you have, Thomas? I didn't hear you.
I know, Mouse. Your boy's off the reservation. I don't
Thomas,
know
what do you
say,
have?
man.
We got two first-team All-Pro cornerbacks.
Yeah,
if
yeah,
you don't
exactly,
like that,
exactly.
Okay.
He just don't like
I
him
never
because they
said
gotta
that you
start him.
didn't. I never said that you didn't, Thomas. I never said that you didn't, Thomas. You guys are getting all defensive. All I'm saying that is Quinyon is playing just as
Even
good as
Eagle
your
fans
two
would disagree
All-Pro.
with you. You're on an island
They
by
can
yourself.
disagree. I don't
You're-
need anybody to stand with me. I stand 10 toes down on myself. All I'm saying is Quinyon Mitchell, check his stats, is playing just as good as any of your two All-Pro corners. Check the stats.
Well, Bland's out this year, so he'll be back. So
Right.
that has
well,
nothing
check
to
it
do
against
with it.
Diggs. So that's all I'm saying.
So
Diggs
I
is-
want
all I'm
Diggs
saying.
is a top 5 corner in the league.
Something
So.
Drew said. I want to go back to something Drew said. Now you're saying Deron Bland's 6 interceptions were against bum quarterbacks.
Bum quarterbacks, yes. Because you guys played against a weak
do you put your quarterback as that as well? Because
What do you
he
mean?
intercepted your quarterback not once, not twice, 3 times.
3 times.
What I said that my court. Are you talking about Diggs or are you talking about Bland? Are you talking? Wait.
I'm
let me
talking
ask you,
about Bland.
No,
I'm
you're
talking about
Bland, the one you're
Bland,
disrespecting.
Bland intercepted Diggs. When he's talking about last year, he intercepted him 3 times.
Well, he hasn't played this year. We
Yes.
haven't played you. Yes, last year he intercepted him 3
He
times.
intercepted him 3 times last year.
He don't want facts. He
Okay.
wants to just go
No,
with his
no,
squad. That's fine.
No, that's a fact, but that doesn't mean that my quarterback is a bum. What I'm saying is,
No, but
hold
you
on,
just
Troy.
said the
You can't have
plan
it
was
both
Troy.
ways.
Hold on, Troy. I'm saying
I gotta
to
go,
you
yeah.
that
All
you're-
right, bro.
Peace out.
Take care.
Troy, did the Dallas Cowboys not play a weak schedule last year?
No, they did not. No, they
Then
did
we can't.
not.
Then we can't have the convo because game time. Help
You
your boy.
guys
Did
had
Dallas?
you
Did
guys had the
Dallas-
first
we
place
had
schedule
the-
last year.
Yes, we did. And you guys
And
played a
you
weak
guys
schedule.
screwed it. You guys screwed it.
But we're not
You
talking about
guys
my team.
Pooched it.
We're not. You
Well,
asked
okay.
me a question about your guys, and I'm saying
Okay,
to
but
you
you said
that
Bland
Dallas
is the-
played a bum
You
quarter.
said-
They played against bum quarterbacks last year,
You
and that's
said
why
that.
he was able to pick those guys
You
off.
said
And
that.
it's true.
Yes.
We
And
didn't
it's
say
true.
that.
We didn't
You
say that.
said
It's
that.
You
true,
said
Troy.
that.
It
You
is
said
true.
You
that.
said that.
You were saying bum
Okay,
quarterbacks.
and it's true.
But
It is
no,
true. They
again,
played against.
Drew,
They
he
played-
intercepted
Ryan,
Jalen Hurts.
Ryan,
No,
Three
Ryan.
I'm done.
times
Did
I'm
last
done.
Dallas?
year.
Did Dallas play a weak schedule last year?
No, they did not.
I don't.
See, nobody wants to answer. See, Drew deals in
They played the
deals in
Niners.
facts.
They played
Drew
the
deals in
Niners.
facts. I don't deal in emotions. Yes, you intercepted them 3 times. That doesn't mean my guys are bum.
They don't.
What does it mean, then? What are you saying?
Did
then?
Hold on.
Dallas play bum?
No,
did
you were
Dallas play
saying
bum
Bland.
quarterbacks
You
last year?
said Bland.
I'd have to
was
pull up their schedule.
Come on, you don't have
Bland
to. We know that they
wasn't-
played against bum teams last year. They played
no.
a weak schedule.
No, they did
They
not.
played trash
They played the
schedule.
Niners. They played who was the
You can't go
Green
by
Bay.
wins and
Who else?
losses, Drew.
The Niners.
Hold on.
We played the entire NFC West.
You can't go by wins and losses, Drew. You got to go by what he did. That's all we're saying. Yeah, that's all we're saying.
All I'm saying is we know that strength of schedule means something. That's why you guys are nervous about the next 4 games that you're about to play.
I'm living in.
That's why you're nervous
played
about
the
the next 4
Lions.
games because you know
We played the
strength of
Lions.
schedule.
Okay, Drew,
Right.
I'm going to go on record then. Dallas is going to beat Detroit by 4. They're going to beat San Francisco in San Francisco by 3. And then they're going to trash your butts.
Okay, so why don't you go on record, Troy, and say that Dallas would win 14 games? Go on record.
I've got them
right now.
I'm on record as 12.
12.
All right, here's
Yeah,
last
good
year's
luck with that.
schedule. Here's last year's schedule. The Lions.
Good luck with that.
The Lions. That's one. That was a good team, right? Can we all agree?
That
the
was a
Lions
good
were
team.
The
Okay,
Bills.
so there's the Lions.
The Bills.
The
Now,
Bills.
Now, I'm not saying we're winning these games. I'm saying he put up his numbers against these teams. The
Gotta do something I
Seahawks.
did it.
The
The
Seahawks.
Seahawks. The Dolphins. The Eagles. We beat 33-13. Sorry. We beat the Commanders. Okay. And so that was, they weren't great. The Rams. The Raiders. The Browns. The Saints. The Ravens. So, I don't know, man. It is what it is. Who cares about last year? I'm just saying Bland's a good player.
All I'm saying is, look,
You can keep
the strength of schedule for last year that you guys played was weak. And here it is. It's an easy fix. You go in and look it up. Strength of schedule. Where were you guys?
What does that have to do?
13th.
Here's my problem with
You
you.
played
man.
against
Here's my
weak
problem with you.
quarterbacks.
What do you?
Easy to get turnovers.
Why
Your
are you
defense
talking
was
about
easy
last
to
year's
get.
schedule when we're talking? When you brought up
Because you brought
our
up, you guys
cornerback.
brought up Deron Bland. You guys talk about last year.
Bland.
You guys talk about this all the time.
You brought
What's
him
up,
up.
man?
We're
How you
watching
doing,
the
buddy?
Monday Night Football game, and you're going into my players. This guy's good. You're going on a diatribe about we're an average team, and we're not a good team. We're an average team when we're ahead of you in the standings.
Dude, that was a while ago. I don't know how we got
on
with
to
the
this
Deron
diatribe
Bland.
about
The Deron Bland.
you have no
conversation.
players on your team. That's what you said, and I said, well, we have Deron Bland. We have.
I've never said you
Diggs.
guys don't have any players.
Yes.
You guys have players on your team. Never would say you guys
Again,
don't
You
have.
can't
any
say
players.
Deron Bland got picks against bum quarterbacks and not include yours. If he got 3 against yours, you got to include him.
He don't want to.
That's
do
what.
that.
If that makes you
we're-
guys feel better.
It doesn't make
If
me
that
feel
makes you
better.
guys
said
feel
bum.
better,
Don't feel better. It's
Then-
fact.
then that's good because
You told
you know.
us that Bland
So Troy,
was
Troy,
dumb.
Troy.
You told
Stafford's
us
a bum.
I
he
said
was a
that
bum.
your weak, your plan, your schedule was weak, and you
No,
played against
it
a bunch of bums.
wasn't. No,
It was.
It
You had
wasn't.
you had a weak. So did you have the same strength of schedule the Eagles had last year, and we still won 11 games, even though we dropped off? The
Yeah,
way?
but you dropped the last 6.
But listen to what I'm saying. Did you play the same strength of schedule, Troy? that
Yes,
we
we
played?
pretty much did. We played this almost the same teams
You
you
didn't.
guys did.
You didn't.
Yes, we
You
did.
didn't play.
We played our division.
We
played
played.
the
We played
NFC
harder
South.
teams than you guys played.
Did
You play Kansas City last year?
You had a
Yes,
first
we
place
did.
schedule.
No, you didn't play Kansas City last year.
Yes, we
exactly.
did.
That's what I'm saying. We played a first place schedule, so we had a couple games on our
So what does
on our
that have
slot
to do with
that were tougher
talking
than yours.
about? I feel
So
like you're
you
upset
guys
about
played
something.
I'm not upset. I'm good. You guys are the one that are upset.
No.
Because I said that Bland.
Because you keep
I said
talking
that Bland
nonsense.
Got
Well,
interceptions.
You're in a
against
minority.
weaker
Your
teams.
own Eagle
Your
fans think you're
defense. That's
delusional.
fine. All I'm saying is that Bland got interceptions, and that's good. You play who you play.
No,
But
you
guys
said
got
against
him
bum quarterback.
No. You
against
said
weaker,
you said
We
bum
played the
quarterback.
same teams as you did last year. So
You didn't
don't
play
go
all the same
telling me
teams.
that.
You
You
didn't
say
play
bum
Patrick Mahomes
quarterbacks
last
and
year.
not include your own.
If that's what you want to say, you know my
We
quarterback's not a
played-
bum.
Bum quarterbacks. I didn't say bum quarterbacks.
If my quarterback is a bum, you know your quarterback is
Nobody
definitely
said
a bum.
there was a bum.
No, Troy just said it. Brad just said it.
No, he's saying.
Because you said
No, you were
bum
telling
quarterbacks.
us
Dude,
that we
you're losing
played
your
bum
mind.
quarterbacks. That's how Bland got his 6 interceptions. Well, then
Because
you
of
better
the
lump
strength
your
of
quarterback in there.
schedule.
So it's bum
The strength of
quarterbacks, but
schedule.
now that your quarterback's on it, it's strength of schedule.
I'm sorry,
So, strength of
everybody. We're
schedule is
trying to
we
do the
play
Monday Night Football game, and
Eagles.
Drew comes in here talking about the Cowboys like as he always does. Apologize.
I did not divert
Yes, you
this
brought up
conversation
the
today.
Dallas Cowboys.
You
This
guys,
is a Monday Night Football
you
live
guys
stream.
brought up. You said
You
there's
were
something
saying
about Deron Bland.
No,
and
no, no.
interceptions.
You
All
And I
right,
said
if you're
because
going to
of-
go that way,
because of
if you're going to
Again,
go
I
that way, Drew,
apologize.
who had the better quarterback last year? Certainly not you
Dallas did.
guys.
Dallas did. Dallas did. I don't have a problem. I tell the truth. Dallas
Again,
did.
dude. I'm
Dak
just
played
tired of
better
you
last
coming
year.
on here and bringing up Dallas. We're not talking Dallas now,
I didn't
okay?
think of-
And you come and talk about Dallas, and then you have negative things to say. What do you expect us to do?
I gave Dallas props.
Again, I don't need your props. That's the thing. We don't need
I
you to
gave
give us
Dallas
props.
props.
We don't care.
It was
It's an
good.
Eagle
It was a
fan
good
that
victory.
has a slant for the Eagles, and that's fine. I don't do that.
I tell the
look at
truth.
no,
I
you
tell
don't.
the truth.
You just said that
I
Deron
tell the
Bland
truth.
would not be the best. He's a top 100 player voted by the NFL players. You know, you have the ESPN
Right.
does their top or NFL Network. He's on that list. He's only been in the league for 3 years, and he's right now he is in line for a huge contract. Kenyon Mitchell has a long way to go. I like what I've seen so far, but by
He might
no
be on the
means,
top 100 the way he's playing.
well, again, if you're asking, I know I'm getting blowed up now because everybody's leaving the chat. So I apologize, everybody.
It got too hot in the kitchen for you guys. Come
No,
on,
it's
guys.
just it's all the Eagle. It's
Well,
most of
that's
the Eagle
because
fans.
when you came in.
Yeah, exactly. I'm under a lot of stress as it is. I don't need this.
Listen, I just tell. what I
Again,
think.
no, it's not.
I gave
That's
it.
your
I
opinion.
gave
That's not truth. That's your
Cowboys-
opinion.
I
But
gave
we
the
don't need it.
Cowboys props.
Nobody flexed.
fine.
You must have got upset that we won the game.
I didn't flex at all. I
We're-
gave you guys. I
We
gave
are
Dallas
the ones
props.
that
It was a
saying
good
we have a
win.
long way to go. We're not the ones that say, "Oh my
So
God."
do we.
No, that's not how it normally works. Not around here. It's not. No way. Absolutely not. It's F
No.
Dallas. I've been to many games where we beat.
You've
the
never
Eagles
heard
and-
me say that.
No, I'm not saying you
You've never
personally.
heard
I'm
me
just saying the Eagle fan in
Never
general.
heard me say that. I can only speak for myself. I don't like Dallas, but I'm gonna tell the truth. They played good last night.
Well, again, I don't think it was great, but we did what we had to do.
Yeah.
It's a football game. Oh my God, we will play each other and have beginning. Again, who cares at that point? Who knows what the teams are going to look
Miles,
like?
easy. Miles, easy.
Drew, go hit up Mark about that. What's that? This man is not an Eagle fan. He's an Eagle hater. Who's that, Mouse?
I'm an Eagle hater.
Dallas
Miles, easy,
hater.
buddy.
Yeah, I know. I know he is. But that's fine. We know it going in, but it's just I don't know. Look, we're gonna stick up for our team. I'm trying to find
Listen,
out.
I gave credit to Dallas for playing well last night. And anytime if somebody gives opinion of what they think of a team, then I become a hater. A lot of what I said about Dallas has come to fruition.
Well, when you make
a lot of what I said.
No, you said there
a
would
lot
be
of
2
what I
and 5
said
at the bye.
I did.
So
I did.
So you're wrong there. There's no.
So you're one game off.
But I had it exactly. I had them losing to Detroit. I had them losing to 49ers. I am dead on. I have your record dead on.
I'm one game off. But a lot of what I said about
I know
a lot of what I said about Dallas has come to true about you guys
Like
not
what?
being as talented as you think you are. The defense is not as good. That you
What do
are
you-
having a difficulty transitioning into Zimmer's defense.
Nobody
you
said
didn't
it
have
was
the
going to
pieces.
come out of the gate. Look at how I predicted
But-
the season. What are you talking about?
Right, but what I'm saying is a lot of what I said
I
about
took that
Dallas
into an account.
is true.
But I
Right?
took it into an
Even
account.
even you and Mark have said openly that Drew, you're right about some things. So that's all
Nobody's
I'm saying.
saying.
So don't get mad because what I say, I'll
I
say it
just
about
don't
my own
appreciate
team.
you changing the narrative. We're having a friendly conversation. I got people leaving.
I didn't change the narrative.
Yeah, you brought up Dallas and thinking that we don't have any good players. Who cares what you think? You're entitled to your opinion. But
I never said you guys didn't have any good players. I never said that.
Again, Troy,
I never said
am
that.
I just imagining stuff?
No,
Everything
never
we
said
did was
Dallas
against
doesn't have any
bad
good
teams.
players.
Everything we've done last year was against all bad teams. All right.
I didn't say that. I said you guys had a weaker schedule.
Yeah,
the strength of schedule was
again.
weak.
You play who you
That
play
means something.
for.
That accounts something. That
Again,
accounts
but
for
he-
something, though. Right?
But he got half of his interceptions against your quarterback.
I don't even know if that. I
He
have to
had
look that
three.
up.
He had
got
three
three
against
interceptions
Jalen.
against.
Yeah. So okay, I never said Jalen. I give Jalen more props than I should because he's been the worst quarterback over as far as turnovers over the last 2 years. But I still think
He's been bad.
No, he's been bad. It's not we.
That's what. No, I'm saying. He's
Right.
Jalen has been bad.
Right, but I mean, I don't sit there and bring that up. Well, Jalen sucks. No, I actually like the guy. I think he needs a real good team around him, like most
He
quarterbacks.
sucks right now.
No, but most quarterbacks
sucks
need a
right
real
now.
like Dak. He needs a good team. Dak last night, I want to see Jalen do. I mean, he couldn't obviously because he didn't have his weapons, and he's looking not good. Dak, he pulled one out of his ass last night. But he did. You can say whatever you want. He
Right.
wanted.
And I can turn around and say like, and so did Jalen in New Orleans without any of his receivers. He pulled
Right,
one
that
out
was a
and he
great
won that
game,
football game.
and I said it. That's the thing. 15, bro. Dang. 15 what? Dallas does not have
People get all in
the
their
overall
feelings because
team.
somebody makes an opinion that they don't like. It's like
Nah,
Jesus.
nah, you
like,
were
calm
doubling down and didn't listen, man. We don't
No,
have the
listen.
All
Listen.
right, I'm going to stop the stream, everybody. Enough's enough. I'm going to get to halftime.
If I need, you don't have to stop it. If I need to
I'm-
leave, so everybody can be.
I am.
please,
I got a
can just-
funeral to prepare for. I don't really need all this. I'm doing it for the channel members. I don't need a fight every time you come in here, Drew.
Take care, Brian.
Yeah, listen.
Prayers out to you and
with
your
you.
family.
I
right?
apologize to everybody. It's been
I apologize. I didn't mean for a
it's
fight
been
to break out
fun.
either.
Again, I welcome all people as far as teams, but this isn't a hate channel or to anybody to come in here and just totally turn the conversation against the Cowboys when they're coming off a win. There's no reason to shit on anybody, let alone Deron Bland. So again, I know my
Those are my
Cowboys.
intentions.
I know my Cowboys people are very upset. So it is what it is. I don't know. I'll have to figure something out. But all right,
That
everybody.
wasn't my intentions, Cowboys people.
I
Sorry.
will talk to you later.